Hello and welcome to the Sunday Afternoon Modular. In this video I will show you slick and quick what you need if you want to build a little drum machine with Eurorack modules. I will use Soft2 Modular in this video as it's easier for me to show you. First of all, you need a case. There are different cases in different sizes on the market. If you only want to create a drum machine, a smaller case should do the job. Make sure it has enough space and power for all the modules you want to use. Alright, so now that we have the case, we need something to create the drum beat. For this we need a gate or trigger sequencer. Unlike the sequencer we use to build a basic synthesizer, this sequencer does only output gate or trigger signals to trigger our drum modules, so it will not output any pitch information. There are different step sequencers available. The most common ones offer 8 or 16 steps. But there are also external sequencers like the Arturia BeatStep Pro, which lets you create sequences with up to 64 steps. Each step or trigger signal is like a hit on the drum. If your sequencer does not have an internal clock, you will need an additional clock module. It sets the speed or BPM for your sequence. Another cool thing is the swing function. It will add tiny delays to your drum beat and lets it swing, so it's not just a straight 4 on the floor beat. Alright, what we need now are modules that create the tone. The most basic 3 I would suggest to get are a kick drum module, a snare drum module, and a hi-hat module. Of course, you can expand your modular drum machine according your wishes. There are cymbal modules, tom modules, rimshot, clap, and other percussion modules available. Instead of those modules, or for additional sounds, you can also use sample modules. The Erica Synth Pico drum, for instance, is a module loaded with different drum and other samples that you can trigger. You can also load your own samples onto it. Another module is the Tip Top Audio one. It comes with a slot for a microSD card where you can load your samples to. Such a sound sample does not necessarily need to be a drum. It could also be a short bass line or a sound effect or whatever samples you load onto it. Alright, back to our drum machine. Now that we have our drum voices, we use a mixer to bring them together. This also lets us set the volume level for each drum voice. From the mixer, we can go to the output module. And that's our basic drum machine. Now, of course, we can add different modules to shape the sound or add effects, just like equalizers, a compressor to smash the drum beat, or even a transient shaper like the ALM Busy Circuits MFX offers one. We can add a distortion module, delay, reverb, and so on. That's the cool thing about a modular synth or drum machine, that we can just customize it to our needs. I once built a modular drum machine, but did not want to mix all the drum voices together. I wanted to record the drum for a track, but not onto a single stereo track, so I used 3 output modules and connected them to different inputs of my audio interface, so I could record the kick to track 1, the snare to track 2, and the hi-hat to track 3, so I could further edit them individually in my DAW. You see, there are a lot of possibilities, but for a basic drum machine to start with, a trigger sequencer, kick, snare and hi-hat module, a mixer and an output module will do perfectly fine. For those wondering why an output module, it is needed to bring the hot signal of a modular synth down to a line level signal that is suitable for your external mixer or your audio interface. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, let me know in the comments. A YouTube channel is nothing without its viewers. I did not make this channel to become a super large YouTuber, but for the love of modular synthesizers that I have. Otherwise, I probably would need to change the topic to beauty tips, cat or prank videos. Nevertheless, I'm extremely happy over every viewer, subscriber, people that like my videos and leave encouraging comments. That shows me that I'm on the right way and that my videos actually do bring a value for you. Thank you for supporting my little channel, and see you next time on the